Welcome back everybody to Elder Scrolls Online with Tamrain the Crafter. We are going to try and complete these trials. Now I did these yesterday with Rosalor, my other character, and she that first trial is a doozy, and I'm not sure we're going to get past it with this one. Basically, we're going to go and head to what is a public dungeon. And I think it might be wise because I don't have any crystals. Public dungeons are really hard to do at a low level, and they're designed to be done in a group. That's Piggy. Wait a minute, there's two options. So that one is the public dungeon, but that one isn't. Maybe we'll do the not the public dungeon one with our level 16 character. So we're going to go this way. There are a few adventures we could get involved in. However, Elsweyr is a pretty tough country for your character. Ooh, the goat's like, no, I'm out of here. All right, goat, I'll let you live this time. Now, what were the items we were looking for our things? Let's just grab that. Okay, I don't want to grab that. I do want to grab this though, some maple. And it's always a good idea to look in backpacks. That's where you tend to find a lot of your recipes. Nickel's good though, it's a crafting style thing, which means I don't have to buy it from the blacksmith. Clearwater is where we're at for our what do you call it? Alchemy, for our alchemy. I know, I do need to veer a little to my left. Just a little to our left. Do you know what to get to where we're going? Surviving the dragon trials is going to be interesting. Because they're also very, very tough. I know, right? So we'll see if we're tough enough for this little character to enjoy the event this year. So that's okay. That's that trial of endurance. Maybe I just want to go for this one. There's the dragon flying lazily over there. All right. So if we don't want to do this trial of endurance, because that is the public dungeon, let's have a look and see if we can survive this one. Alright, so I need to basically go straight and then hook a left. I think I need to go down to this one. That sounded like a lion saw me. Bit of a growl happening. Alright, what do we like for our adventures? We've only got 12. I suppose we could get involved in some local politics while we're here.
Well, aren't you off in a hurry?
Yeah?
Heading to Surindar's cradle? I hope you brought your own water skin. Or you...
Let me just start that again and I'll have the volume up.
Heading to Surindar's cradle? I hope you brought your own water skin. Or you could buy one off me. My rates are reasonable, given the drought.
What's wrong with the adaptorium?
Water. Or rather, the lack of it. Something stopped the flow from the aqueduct to Surindar's cradle. I've been hauling water for them in the meantime, but they can't keep this up forever.
What's the problem with the aqueduct?
Don't know. Old stones, old gates and levers. Who can say for sure? I overheard the adepts discussing the trouble. A young one, Vosby, seems keen to solve the issue. If you want to know more, she's the person to ask.
All right, I'll find Vosby and learn more about the water problems at Surindar's cradle. However, what we're going to do first is our holiday event, Bane of Dragons. So every time you accept a quest, you're going to need to switch back to the one you want to focus on. Trial of Endurance is that way. Yeah, we want to go down the road. I mean, I could try and get past here, but if I remember rightly, the terrain here is shocking. Or we could just try a straight line approach. Yeah, there's a mountain in the way. Let's try the not so straight line approach. What is my backpack like? I did forget to check. I should also probably start looking at potions and things that I can have on board to, and food that I can have on board to make my character a little bit stronger. Go for the pewter. We are a crafter after all. And we'll go for the butterfly. Actually, that was something I wanted to check. I went fishing with my other crafter yesterday, and we caught 3 of the river fish. But when I had a look at the Elsweyr map, and I just want to make sure I'm somewhere I can check that without getting eaten. The northern Elsweyr map does not have any fishing. So what I'm thinking is maybe the fish belong to another region. Where am I? There. Let's try southern Elsweyr. That's Blackwood. I've lost my Elsweyrs. There we are. So if I go there and I open that zone guide. Maybe that's what I should be looking at. I know, it's just something. Mural Mender, Grand Adventurer, Rimmon Necropolis. So there's no fish in here. Well, that's okay. Maybe they count for something that I just haven't found yet. It's fine. Look, another adventure just waiting to happen. And a way shrine that definitely...
A direct approach would be the best.
Definitely needs to be,
You wouldn't happen to be traveling to the town of Sheogorath, would you?
Sure, why do you ask?
I'm investigating a rumor about the town's leader, Magnate Faina Darhak. Word has it that she's a descendant of the Akaviri potentate. A rather curious rumor, given that the potentate's bloodline should have been wiped out over a century ago.
Huh, and why are you investigating this rumor?
It's a personal matter pertaining to my grandfather's legacy. Painful as it is to say, my family's reputation depends on proving this rumor false. You wouldn't happen to be looking for work, would you? I could use a lending hand.
I can help you investigate this rumor.
Why don't you begin by speaking to the lady in question? The magnate should be in the town square. Strike up a conversation and see what she reveals. In the meantime, I'll begin my own investigation. See what I can dig up.
Can you tell me more about the town of Sheogorath?
Sheogorath was built after the fall of the Akaviri potentate. It's been, let's see now, a little over 100 years now? Yes, right around that. The town was founded by the Akaviri refugees who fled during that time.
Huh. Tell me more about the Akaviri.
The Akaviri come from the land of Akavir, a continent east of Tamrain. They first invaded Tamrain in the First Era, but were ultimately convinced to join the Empire.
Ooh.
Sheogorath is populated by their descendants.
And you said the Akaviri who founded Sheogorath were refugees?
Yes. The Akaviri took the fall of the potentate as a rather obvious sign that they were no longer welcomed in Cyrodiil. Many of them fled to Elsweyr. Sheogorath is but one of the settlements that was founded.
So the people of Sheogorath are all Akaviri?
I suppose that's a matter of perspective. After all, generations of imperial marriages have considerably thinned the bloodline. Still, Sheogorath does strive to maintain Akaviri culture and customs, starting with the town's rather distinct name.
What exactly is the Akaviri potentate?
Potentate Vesidushe began his political career as advisor to Emperor Rimmon III. When the Emperor was assassinated, the potentate stepped up as Cyrodiil's leader. Very fortunate for Vesidushe, of course. He was emperor in all but name.
Huh. Did Versidus Shay plot the assassination?
So goes the rumors, though nothing was ever proven. Unsurprisingly, an Akaviri on the Ruby Throne created conflict. The potentate was eventually assassinated himself. A few decades later, his heir was similarly slain.
Who assassinated them?
The Morag Tong, of course. Who else would be so competent? Following the death of potentate Severian Chorak and his heirs, a large number of Akaviri and their followers left Cyrodiil. Many wound up here in Elsweyr.
Huh. I'd like to hear more about your grandfather's legacy.
As an agent of the Morag Tong, my grandfather had the honor of executing the last remaining heir of the Akaviri potentate.
Oh dear.
But here's the tricky bit. My grandfather and the heir both disappeared during the attempt. The Morag Tong presumed them dead.
Huh. But now you have reason to think otherwise.
If Magnate Fenadarak truly is the descendant of the potentate, it proves without a shadow of a doubt that my grandfather failed. And such failure would be a grave dishonor to my family name. That's why I'm keen to prove this rumor false.
Fair enough. I'll see what I can do. There's a... Oops, let's just switch back to our holiday event quest. We'll get there. Honestly, it might take us, a little bit. And the quest is only until February 7th, so I think I've got 9 days. So I might record an episode a day, just so you can see how it goes. So the one good thing about running through, here we are. Beautiful. Hakashe Way Shrine. And I just stepped into Hakashe, okay. There's Magnate Fenadarak. I'm supposed to be going where? I see. I suppose we could talk to her on the way through. I have a feeling that maybe his grandfather didn't want to murder the heir and ran away with him and made a family elsewhere. In Elsweyr, Alright. We won't go chasing that just yet. I know every time I see a fishing spot, I'm like, I should go and deal with that. Where am I meant to be? Right, so we're going to head back to the main road. That's what we're doing. We're going to try not to get eaten by a lion. Can you cut the oak, please? There you go. So we have our endeavours too, which are, let me just try not to get eaten while I check them. Endeavours for the day. Okay, I did yesterday do all of that with Rosalor. So it looks like you can only do endeavours with one character. However, we do have a few more resources to collect from the world, and then we will have done our weekly endeavour, and that will earn us 250 seals of endeavour. I did go on a bit of a spending spree with my seals yesterday, and I think I picked up a couple of pets. I only had about 2,000. If I can earn another 400, I can pick up another limited time pet. Okay, they're not friendly. Let's not play with them then. Where's that dragon? Sometimes if you see the dragon symbol, you can actually see the dragon. Which is where those adventurers were going. That would be our trial of strength if we wanted to, but which is why they were riding so hard, because they want to get into it. But I'm just going to work my way through the trials. We will get a dragon fight sooner rather than later, but let's get the trials done first. I should be probably taking every opportunity I can to improve my my fighting skills. As you can see, that fight is now on. And it's marked. It's not that far away. Wait, there's a ruin up there. I mean, if we end up at the dragon fight, we'll go see it, but otherwise... I'm just gonna maybe step on it a little bit. I know, I saw those big beak budgie birds. We're gonna ignore them, hopefully. It looks like our trial of endurance is over that way as well. Oh man, I am so lost. I get so lost in this. Okay, see there are more adventurers looking for the dragon fight and how to get there. Oh, I don't want to play with him. I know, right? I forgot he was... Oh, man, he wants to play with me, though. I don't think I can beat him. I think he's going to ghost me. Well, we could always try, I guess. That is a big monster, isn't it? Bird to the face. Nope, okay, one smack to the snout with my trusty mace and he was out of there. Smart monster. I know, I think I've actually taken a very wrong turn. And I do that a lot in Elsweyr for some reason. So we're going to try. I know. I'm going to apologise in advance if 90% of this session is me getting lost, because it could very well be that's a panther. What did I just discover? The Two Moons Temple. I think I need to go back the other way. Yeah, I do. There's a road leading to the dragon site. And actually, hang on a minute. No, we are kind of going in the right direction. We need to get to here. What was that? It was something. What's that? Iron ore. We will have that. This little gazelle or deer doesn't mind sharing its space. Oops. I'm trying to see what it's fighting. I'm pretty sure it's not mad at me. But maybe we'll move on a little bit and let it have its private battle, you know, in private. Ooh, there is another way shrine. We definitely want that. New areas are always a little bit slow. You just have to find all the things. There's another adventure too, so we might grab that while we're here. Adventures are a great way of unlocking... What's wrong?
Spare a kindness for a priest of 2 moons. Hadoras is at the end of his rope, dangling by the scruff.
Oh no.
This one returns from warning the speaker of the main of a dire prophecy, only to find his fellow priests speaking little sense and doing even less, raving and rambling about our moon bishop's visions and growing more demented by the moment.
Demented? How?
She tells the priests to burn their moon sugar, so they do. She tells them to smear cheese upon the walls, so they do. She tells them to douse the temple fires with their tongues, so they do. I fear someone will die if this continues.
Alright, I'll help you get to the bottom of this madness.
Bright moons shine upon you, Walker. This one pursued his friend Zarga before you arrived. The fool chases a beast's young with a butterfly net, and woe unto him when their mother follows the commotion.
Uh-oh.
Please, find Zarga before he is eaten.
Where did your friend Zarga go?
I last saw him run after the beasts into the wilderness to the west. I hoped he would not follow them into their den, but I would be a fool to believe that now.
And when did your moon bishop start having visions?
Since she was very young. Her eyes have always been as bright as Joan and Jode. She has never led us astray. It's why she's moon bishop. But all this madness, something is not right.
And what was the prophecy you took to the speaker of the main?
She foresaw the return of the dragons with a frightening clarity. I went to warn Lord Garesh Rhi on this dire prophecy, so it might reach the main's ears. But I arrived too late. The dragons had already come.
And you said you were a priest of the 2 moons. What is that?
2 moons at Tenmar is Hadaras's temple. A venerable house of Joan and Jode. A place of worship and wisdom. Reduced to a den of fools chasing our moon bishop's fevered dreams.
Will the priests just do anything she asks them to?
They don't question her visions. No matter how absurd the task, they leap at it with zeal. When I asked why they would do such things, they look at me as if I am the one who is crazy.
Sounds like they're under some sort of spell.
A powerful and insidious spell to turn the whole temple on its head. But at least a spell may be broken. It's a small comfort to hope that their minds may not be truly lost.
Right, let's just unlock this. And we are continuing to head toward our trial, which is here, which reminds me. It's in black, which means I need to actually go back to the event. Rightio. So basically, any of the quests that we've started that are nearby, we're going to be able to do. And as we travel, if we have to say wait for a dragon to arrive at a dragon site, we can actually get that, you know, do part of a quest while we're waiting. And so I've discovered that it's pretty easy. Oh, Zarga's in here. Well, I guess it's on the way, right? That looks like Nimira's Rot wasn't one of the ones we needed. There's Zarga. He's somewhere in this tiny circle. We will find him, seeing as we're close by. Oh no. Zarga, what are you doing?
I am going to need a bigger net.
You're gonna need a bigger net. Oh, it's a matriarch? Man, are you trying to get me into trouble? Here, have a thing. Oh no, that they do that before they jump. Bird to the face, bird. Uh-oh. Yeah. Of course it's a terror bird matriarch. It couldn't be anything little.
Such pretty colors leaking out.
Ew!
Ho-ho! You smashed that as flat as a flapjack. But who said you could play with my toys?
Oh no.
Well, hello, my new playmate.
Oh
Got to
no.
find someone with their wits still about them. Too many crazies around here. I mean, what self-respecting person goes around chasing butterflies?
Sheogorath.
Everybody knows.
We're going to do the mage line after this, and you'll see why I don't like this fellow. Everyone knows you use it. Who are you?
I'm a cat.
No, you're
I thought
not.
That was obvious. Unless I'm not a cat. Meow. Meow. No, cat. Maybe you're not as sharp as I thought. Attack that's seen one too many backsides, huh?
Excuse
Bad for you.
me.
Worse for them.
Worse for who?
Priest, silly. You really are clueless, aren't you, plaything? How are you going to win the game if you can't even find the pieces? Am I going to have to dangle every answer in front of you like cheese-stuffed mice hanging by their entrails?
Ew. You're behind the madness at the temple, aren't you?
Ah, that's more like it. Maybe there's hope for you after all.
Uh-huh.
Now hurry your heroic hiney to my playground, or it's going to be the blind leading the blind out there. Toodles!
Okay. Fine. Yes, it's personal. I do not like this man. We're going to go and try and fix the problems at the Two Moon Temple. We probably should have just been doing this along the way as we go, but you know what? I was in a hurry to go and get that trial done. Now I think I'm just going to deal with it.
Madness. Why can't you see reason?
Seeing is the problem, Adoras. That's why we need it.
Maybe we don't need it. This one's claws are sharp. Pop, pop, and we're all saved.
Oh no.
No, it must be the fork. Jarl, you are safe. I hope the same may be said about Zarga.
He was headed back to the temple last I saw him.
Moons, I pray he does not get any other ideas. Hadoras has his hands full as it is. He found these ones searching for a fork to put out their eyes.
Oh, seriously? They wanted to blind themselves?
The Moon Bishop told them that if they blind themselves, they would remain hidden from the dragon's sight.
They need a fork for that?
Not just any fork. A two-tined iron fork smelling ever so slightly of roast beef. Please, help me keep them from finding this smelly thing.
All right, what do you need me to do?
This one smells meat wafting on the wind. It is not an odor he would call beefy, but he thinks it may be the trail they were following.
Oh no.
Haldoras will keep his eyes on these ones, so they may keep their eyes.
Why do they think the smelly fork will help them hide from dragons?
Because they are insane. Only a sugar tooth would believe putting out their own eyes would blind the dragon. And even they would have the sense not to do it unless it got them more skooma.
Oh no.
I count my blessings that not just any fork will do.
What if I can't find this fork? I mean, assuming it exists.
Then take every fork to be found and pitch them off a cliff. This one doesn't care so long as it keeps these fools from doing themselves harm.
I encountered an odd character after I rescued Zaga. I think he's responsible for this.
You did? What did he... Wait, why didn't you stop him?
He said the priests were in danger in his own cryptic way. This is all a game to him.
Dark moons. What sort of childish sorcerer drives clergy to chase after wild beasts and put out their eyes? We must stop this sick puppeteer. But this one can't just leave these fools to their own devices. Find the fork, then we'll give chase.
Okay. The fork. Wafting on the wind, so it's got to be away from the temple. Find the smelly fork. I know, right? Let's go see. Oh boy. That's a... Oh, okay, no, those are budgies. That's a troll. Let's not play with that. Not yet. We probably could take it. It just would be a battle. Oh, fiddlesticks. I was hoping to land on the roof. Oh. Oh no. Okay, I forgot. There are bandits in this area. It's possible I should maybe, I don't know, rethink this. We'll grab some of that. We'll grab one of this. Alrighty, we'll grab some mushrooms. Stand in that. And then we'll just, while we can, grab this. Grab you. Bird to the face, you. You hurry up and bird to the ouch. Alright, who's next? You. Oh, fiddlesticks. There's a sorcerer, I forgot. He should appreciate oh. What, take on an entire camp of... I did not mean to do this. I need some healing. You think? There you go. If they get ready to charge you, you can actually block them with your shield. Sometimes. And they will fall over. Grab the Fork of Horripulation. That's... Right, that's done. Sheogorath. You will find out why I don't like him. Well, okay, I think you've got a pretty good idea. But I have deeper reasons to not like the crazy god. And he doesn't really care if you don't like him. He is himself. Just nuts. So... I think any of my characters are going to be pushed into dedicating their lives to destroying his plots. Maybe I won't play with the panther.
If this one must talk in circles with lunatics much longer, he too will go mad. Did you find any offending forks at the campground?
Yes, take a look.
Khajiit gets all goose-pimply in the hackles just touching it. Haldoras fears things are even worse than he imagined. This fork reeks of more than beef. It stinks of oblivion.
Meaning what exactly?
There is no denying it now. Our temple is caught in the claws of the skooma cat. He must be responsible for our moon bishop's strange visions. But how he spread his madness to the priests, I cannot fathom it.
Who is this skooma cat?
Sheogorath, or Sheogorath to some, the crook-tailed son of Anur and Fadomai, born before the moons and stars. He speaks from across the lunar lattice through the distilled moon sugar called skooma. But you said you saw him, in the flesh.
He appeared as a small cat.
An Alfik? The skooma cat should not be able to cross the lunar lattice. If he walks among us, then Joan and Jode must truly be out of alignment. We must check on the temple.
All right.
Please, you go ahead to the temple. Find our moon bishop. Keep her from spreading any more of this madness. Hadoras will meet you there, once he leads these ones to safety without them straying toward any other foolishness.
Tell me about the moon bishop.
Saizensa. Bright is the moons and just as beautiful. One look and you could tell that Joan and Jode shone their light upon her, and the path forward would be lit by the reflection in her eyes. When she spoke, one would be wise to listen. Not so now.
You think you can reason with her?
If there is anyone within 2 moons at Tenmar who could see truth through this madness, it would be her. But her eyes are clouded by the skooma cat's visions. I fear there will be no reaching her while he toys with us.
And what's the story behind the skooma cat?
Before there were the moons, or the world, there were Anur and Fadomai. From their union, all the god cats came, including the one Khajiit known as Sheogorath, the crook-tailed cat who shares his madness with Sugartooths through skooma.
Is that how he's been driving the priests insane?
Hadoras does not smell the sick sweetness of the drug upon them. Terrible as it is, the fleeting skooma dreams would be preferable to this all-consuming madness. On this side of the lattice, it seems Sheogorath needs no sugar to share his lunacy.
The lattice?
The lunar lattice formed by Joan and Jode's light separates Nirni from the other god cats and protects her children from the ones who would do us harm. Normally, Sheogorath could only send his mad thoughts across through the perverted moon sugar.
What are you going to do with the fork I sent you?
This one isn't sure. The mere touch of it makes him want to spit fur, but he must keep it out of the hands of others. Perhaps he will bury it under the squatting cells where it belongs.
It's probably best that you hang on to it.
It is the least that this one can do to keep his kin from teetering off the edge of insanity. Hadoras will be all right. No amount of lingering beef stink will lure this one into putting it into his mouth. Or anywhere else for that matter.
Goodbye. Oh no.
Oh,
Skooma.
I see you met Forky. Been talking about me again, hasn't it? Such a gossip, that one. But you can hear the ocean if you stick it in your ears. Give it a try.
Why are you doing this?
Doing what? The pairing? I don't know. Happens at the darndest times. Smelling a bowl of cream, laying eyes on a plump ball of yarn, licking me... Oh, wait. I feel a grooming coming on.
Why are you trying to hurt the priests?
Who's trying? Oh, sure, you've kept a handful all boring and breathing. But we've been having a right riot in the temple. You ever hear cats always land on their feet? Turns out, it's true. Of course, their feet wind up by their ears, but why split pairs, eh?
Okay, just stop this.
Stop? Stop? We're just getting to the best part.
No.
I think they're really getting the hang of it. Last one got one good bounce in before he spit like a ripe tomato.
Shag?
Oh, I think the Moon Bishop's giving it a go. Don't want to miss that.
Oh, man.
Best hurry, or you missed the show.
Sheogorath. I don't like that man. I know. Ooh, an urn. Someone's been here before. The habit of some adventurers is to just leave the lockpicks in there, which means the urns and things don't despawn. Which means if you want anything worth it, you've got to empty them so that they can do their thing.
Yes, Zenza, show us the way.
Hey, Relasu.
Walker, you arrive at the perfect moment. You will witness our salvation.
Salvation? What's she?
Moon Bishop Cisenza said we must ascend with Canarti to escape the dragons. True cats will reach the sands behind the stars by stepping between the two moons. We have not found the path yet, but now our prophet will show us the way.
I need to stop this.
Oh, have faith. Joan and Joan have shone like beacons for the Moon Bishop. She will lead us all to salvation, and you can join us, Walker.
Oh, tell me how to get up there then, and I will gladly join your Moon Bishop. Where is she? Oh, dear Lord. Oh, Shag, what are you doing? I know, we'll search urns later. Right now, let's get this crazy priestess off the ledge. We'll take the first dock song though. Maybe I've had that before. I don't know.
It is
Hey.
so high.
Hey!
Cisenza should see where to step. Her vision showed it true. But she cannot see it now.
They aren't your visions. The skooma cat is playing tricks on you.
No, this one sees by the light of the two moons. These are not fevered sugar dreams. She saw the dragon spring from the mouth of the world and swallow the moon. She saw her temple turn to ash. She must act before it is too late.
Maybe some of your visions were real, but all you're doing now is hurting your followers.
Cisenza tried to save them. She sees so much that she is blinded. What is the truth? What are the lies? She can't tell what is real.
I'm real. Just come down from the ledge and I'll help you.
Yes, I need to sit down.
Yeah, you
Gather
do.
my thoughts.
Please.
Oh, no you don't. Get your paws off my favorite plaything.
Oi!
Oh, look at you, running around like a chicken with its head cut off. Nothing beats a chicken without a noggin. Believe me, I've tried. You came awfully close to spoiling me fun, though. I like my fun.
This is not fun. What have you done with the Moon Bishop?
Why? So you can keep hogging all the toys? No, no, no. These are mine. I licked them.
I'm going to lick
How
them
much more
back.
marking do I have to do?
What will it take to get you to leave these people alone?
Alone? Who wants to be alone? Trapped in their own head until all the life and joy of the world leaks out and leaves an ugly grey corpse. They're better off in my company, sure. Suppose
No.
I could let them go, if you'd rather be my plaything instead.
And if I agree?
Then I whisk you home to where the real fun is.
Oh, no.
Oh, I haven't hosted company since 1:30. You'll love what I've done with the place. It'll
No.
be like you never left. Have you there in 2 shakes of a grand mal fit. So, what do you say?
Fine.
Come on, plaything. The game's a face.
Oh, what have I done? No. Bad. Skooma cat's closer. I do not want to be here. But if it saves the priests, then fine. We'll find a way out. This is such a bad idea. Search for Bishop. Oh, well, if she's here, we need to get her out of here. I thought... Don't you knock me out of my mushrooms, you evil, wicked creature. Eschater, huh? Oh, and I got some slime out of it. Awesome! Pristine water is nice. No, oh, fiddlesticks. I know, I hit the R key before I'm always doing it too. I don't think I needed seasoning. I know, now I'm approaching every animal with caution and suspicion. Let's toddle up this way and see what we've got. That can't be good. I'm going to go beat up this wasp to recharge my ability. Oh, right. Bird. And you. Oh, mushrooms. Alright, let's deal with that. Have some of that. A little bit low. You know what, I'm thinking I might take up my other character's offer of oh, you son of a gun. Of champion points, and we'll see what difference that makes to my character. Seducer Fear Mage. Well, you can't be good. I'm not hogging all his toys. I'm killing all his toys. Is that golden lager? Do I know that recipe? I like recipes. We already know it. I'll just sell it. I mean, I could put it in the guild bank. Alright, I need to go forward. I'm pretty sure she's in here somewhere. I won't fill my entire thing with... I mean, they'd be good for helping me get my, I don't need any more adamantite. What am I doing? For helping me get my skills up when I deconstruct them. But... I suppose we've got 36 spaces. I don't need achai berries. Oh, you're not friendly. Bird. That was unfriendly. I know, Sheogorath's having a lovely time. Well, we'll take that. I'm just emptying them. Clearly, whoever came through here last time was not a crafter. Well, it looks like we're going to have another fight on our hands. I'm just going to kill the mage first, because I don't like mages. Well, okay, I do like them. Bird, and bird, and bird, and bird, and bird, and I'll give you the bird as well. So yeah, so I'm going to maybe go up to Alcast's website, and what we're going to do is we're going to see what happens to this character when we add championship points to her, even though she's not level 1.
When I need you now more than ever.
When she's not level 50. So that'll be interesting, because I haven't done that before.
Sacred sugar, uncloud my
There
eyes.
you go. Oh, how the moons twinkle in those glassy eyes. You want to stare off into space and time?
We're going to distract the screamer cat. Here, try this.
Wait your turn, plaything. There'll be plenty of time for me to chase you around this little maze after I've finished me snack. All these games work up an appetite.
And look what I've got.
Is that cream?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I could go for some fatty bovine discharge right now. Why'd you go and bring it to me in a cup? Cats don't have thumbs. Well, most cats. Why don't I have thumbs? Hold on to that while I grow thumbs. This may take a bit.
I'll figure something out for you. Let's find him a nice bowl. An empty bowl. Let's fill the bowl.
Oh, cream. Oh, I haven't had cream since I made Otar cry over it.
No! Come back! Senza could almost see it. We burn our hair and lay scorched before the dragons. But what then? What then?
Sisenza, it's not real. This isn't your temple.
But the dragons came. Sisenza saw it. They will burn her temple. Burn us all if she doesn't see the path.
Oh, you poor kitty. It's the skooma cat, remember? He's making you see false visions.
It feels familiar, like this one has done this before. Is this the future vision or the vision future?
Oh.
She cannot tell anymore. Help this one, please. Show her. Show.
So Zenza?
Hey! I just messed that up! Can't leave a good mess unattended for 1 minute before some hero comes to clean it up.
Uh-huh.
Tidy your own drawers.
Oh, great. Now I've got 2 to play with, and that one is Mina. Alright, now we've got rid of him. However, he's also... There you are, you nasty little machine. I need some healing. Where'd it go? Oh! Somewhere where it can shoot me. Bird to the head for you, Mr. Machine. Right, she seems to be using a lot of stam actually, so I think what's happened is my thing has turned into oh dear. I don't suppose I can sneak past that, can I? Let's just have a quick look at my map. I need to go this way. And then yeah, this'll do. Through here. And up here. And then we need to hang this way. And hang this way. Maybe I'll get past. That's a seducer thingammy what's it having tea with a bear. I don't think getting too many of these guys. Fine. Oh, a panther. I'm sorry, you're not a bear, you're a panther. Well, you're still a pain in the neck. I know, it's as hard as it is to ignore that cat. Sometimes you need a bird to the head. Here, kitty, have a birdie. Cat is seeing birds. I'll have that. Ooh, an Elsweyr coffer. Nice. We won't open that though. Those things have a few bits and pieces in them. I should be exploring all these bookcases too. Except I think Sheogorath is burning the books. That's a bit rude. Alright. We need to go this way. I don't think I'm going to get past that imp. No, there it goes. But if I fight him over here, maybe find a way to distract the skooma cat.
I have seen the way forward. John and Jode have shown me.
Let's try this.
Protect our temple.
Bless your eyes, Moon Bishop. What must we do?
We must create an anchor beneath 2 moons to hold our temple between 2 moons.
Apologies, Moon Bishop. This one does not see.
They'll see clear enough once the anchor's built.
The anchor will let you all see as I do.
You are
all
such...
will become clear soon.
No.
Think you're the cream of the crop, eh?
Uh-huh.
You won't be filling my head with daydreams of sweet cow squeezings this time.
Ew.
I lapped up every last drop. Now what are you gonna do with all that dry toast, eh?
Oh, well, look what I found.
Yarn.
Uh-huh.
So soft and bouncy.
Mm-hmm.
Just makes me want to bat it around like a newborn babe. No! You're trying to distract me again. Well, I'm not having it.
Oh, come on, Scoomy. Are you sure you don't want to play with this yarn?
No! Wait, yes!
Uh-huh.
Keep dangling those luxurious ropey threads in my face and you'll find my claws in yours. Off with you!
Oh, fine. Let me find you something else to play with. I'm just going to toss this yarn over here. You don't mind, do you?
Yarn! Look at it come apart, sure.
Excellent. Hey, Sizenza.
Sizenza has seen you at her temple, faithful. She hopes you will help her with this anchor and save it from the dragons.
You're making an anchor?
Yes, to buoy our temple through this storm. Joan and Jode have shown it to me, and through it Their light will guide us all to salvation.
How's it supposed to do that?
It will hold open a tiny gap in the lunar lattice, so our
Oh,
temple
no.
might slip between the moon's shadows. Nestled
Wow.
between Joan and Jode, we will surely be safe from the dragons.
Yeah, but you won't be safe from the Skooma cat. Where are you supposed to place the anchor when it's done?
We will tuck it away beneath our temple to hold us firm through these troubled times. Come, I will show you, and we can begin. Ah!
Are you alright?
Quit your rambling! I was batting our thoughts into a glorious tango before you came along.
Well, yeah.
Now I'm gonna have to start again.
Exactly. Now is that above? Find a path under the temple. Oh, no, here we are. What's in that sack? Ginger. We did not need ginger for our provisioning recipe. So part of it when you got provisioning, when you're crafting and trying to build it up, part of what you can do is try and remember what you need. What do I need? Crafting. Provisioning. I need carrot. Oh, I need wheat. Radio. Because, that's right, my other character needs seaweed and seaweed, the grapes that start with an S. Actually, can I drink that? That's safflower tea. Let's see what that does. That will give me magic or recovery. Let's use it. I know I shouldn't be drinking anything in Sheogorath's place, but if that's going to help me, we'll get that done. Looks like room for a fight down here. Let's just start it. Bird to the head. Boom. Daedra heart. Those are good for crafting. There's one of the crafting styles that needs the heart. We don't need mint. Bitter green. I swear. We just need a carrot and wheat for this character. I won't go for crawlers. Ooh. Man, there's been an adventurer through here not so long ago. I'll have that. Come on, roll, 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 roll. That's it. Oh, we're in so much trouble. Like that, and we'll burn to the head this one. I know, my only hope is to actually kill him fast. And we need some mushrooms. Alright, bird to the head, that one. That should finish that off. Now you pain in the neck. I know, it thinks lightning me from a distance is actually a safe option. It probably is, given my health there. Oh, thank goodness. Far too exciting. I did not need that much excitement. Sack, that's a lotus. That's apples. I know normally I'd be happy with that, but we're trying to keep our backpack weight down. So what we're doing is we're just very carefully. I'm really tempted. They're having a free offer at the moment. It might be over by the time you see this, where they offer a trial for ESO Plus, and I'm tempted to try it. But the thing is, if I do, I might then be tempted to keep it if I don't want it, and I'm not sure I want it yet. I probably do want it, but I'm not. Yeah, I'll think about it. I think too it's also good to be able to see this game played and what it plays like without ESO Plus. So I might continue for a little bit longer before I move on to it. So there's some barley. That was promising, but it's not what we're after. Alrighty, down this way. Barley. I'm hoping barley means I'll soon see wheat. Barrel. That was the barley. Crates. Basket. Millet. I've already had a drink, so I won't take another one. I think they last for about a half hour. And you can see that effect I think you see it under character, under there. Okay, so this is our active effects down here. It took me a little while to find it, so I don't know if that helps anyone, but that's where you find it. Ginseng. Oh, fine. Oh no, okay. We could just beat him up and hopefully level. There's 2 there, isn't there? And there's food on the fire. We could have a food effect going as well. Alright, sold to the man in the magic hat. I know, Sheogorath would be wrapped. Use combustion. Oh! Wow, what a... That was a helpful Nightblade. Apples. Who is clearly a much higher level than me. Thank you. I know, this is the other thing. When there's an event on, if you're adventuring in the area that the event is on, you'll often find that you are assisted in unexpected ways. So it is one way to help yourself level up, even if you're not adventuring in a group, if you don't have a bunch of friends you can call on. But don't rely on them to rescue you all the time. You know, do not deliberately go and bite off anything bigger than what you can chew. I need to just go back and grab my Lunacy of the 2 Moons. Right. Oh, bookcases. We have to get the bookcases. Sorry, we are going to pick a fight with this person. I know, I should have blocked earlier. I'm just... Basically, my theory is that the faster you reduce the number of opponents you're facing, the more likely you are to suffer. You'll suffer less attacks, which means you will be more likely to not get killed in a hurry. Let's. What I wanted was to explore these bookcases. I don't think it's going to let me. Well, that was a waste of time, wasn't it? Completed. Locate the anchor. Kill the mad anchorite. Wait. Wait for me. Oh, fiddlesticks. That's a problem. Well, I guess we're just... Moon Bishop Suzenza. So this is the other thing too, is sometimes you have to wait. I am in the right spot, yeah? No, I'm not in the right spot. No, I am in the right spot. Alright, well while they're waiting, although with adventurers around you don't want to leave it too late. I think the game's put me in a combat mode, which means I can't explore anything until we're not there. I know, I'm that irritating person who can't stand still. Alright, well, while they're doing that, I'm going to have a look at Crafty Elfie's shoes. Magica recovery goes up if I have that. It's part of the Crafty Elfie set. Why don't we put that on? And bind that. Let's see if there's any a weapon that's better than what we've got. Not really. Armor, linen sash of health. Oh, I don't want to drop my Magica recovery, but I mean, drops my stam by 600. Ah, but it's also part of the training set. Yeah, that's not worth doing. What about this one? No. I think those adventurers may have just murderated the thing I need to defeat. Okay. So just occasionally it gets a little frustrating like this. So what we might do... I know that's Shanna's companion. I think she's waiting. She's waiting the same as we are. And now we have another help. I don't know how long it takes for it to respawn either. It may be if I log out and log back in, but if I do that I might miss it too. I know, I wish I could say I did most of that, but I didn't. That would have been my much more powerful companion over there.
Cat and mouse for one day, plaything. It was me the whole time! Are you surprised?
No.
I was surprised.
Uh-huh. I already knew you were the skooma cat. I thought you said you'd let Suzenza go if I took her place.
All right, yeah, so I did. But then I thought it'd be more fun to just keep you both. I was half right. You're a little too good as a plaything. It's not fair if you're always winning.
What's not fair is you cheating.
That's the best part of playing games with lunatics. They're always changing the rules. You'd get it if you just let me whack you on the noggin a few hundred times. No?
No.
Well, game's over. Off with you now.
Don't be a sore loser.
Look at you, making demands. In my games. In my realm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. One last impossible challenge for you then. How's that for sporting? Say my name 3 times backwards.
My name 3 times backwards.
Oh, you took the words right out of me mouth. Next you'll be plucking me teeth for a new princely smile.
Ew,
well,
no.
You can't have him. I need him to bite Haskill. Take a bite out of the anchor instead, would you?
Well, goodbye. I don't know if I want to eat that. You haven't let my friend go yet.
Farewell, cheese of my dreams.
Oh, thank goodness.
Out you go, before Haskill sees the mess you've made. Neither of us wants to hear that.
I like...
This nightmare, quickly!
Escape this nightmare quickly. Oh, right. Wait. I still have to wait for Sheogorath. Why? But I already did wait for Sheogorath. Alright. No, I don't want to interact with you. Alright, you go that way. I'll go over here and look for a carrot. I don't... I think maybe it's broken. I need to log out and log in again. Ginseng. Yeast. Or possibly I need to just wait for these guys to do their thing. Methaglen. Basket. Hide belt. Alright, why don't I try this? We're going to see. Sometimes... Right, there's 2 things I can do. I'm going to check online. And we're going to see if there's a glitch with this one. So... Sheogorath and Lunacy of the 2 Moons. Stuck. Okay. Just fast travel out. Alright, so a couple of people have had this glitch where you've got to wait, and all you can do is fast travel out. So what we're going to do is we're going to fast travel to the Tenma Temple Way Shrine. I think this is, yeah. And let's see if that fixes it. I'm not sure though that it'll give me the end that I want if I do that. We will soon discover what happens. So yeah, so there were a couple of bits. Okay, and now we need to escape from the cat's cloister. So let's just find. Alright, so I think I need to go back in. So okay, so simply what happens is you have to. Where's the temple? I know. So hopefully I haven't wrecked it. We'll find out. I should stop and get that thing, but I want to see if we've got a if we've solved it. So, okay, and now we have to talk to Moon Bishop Sazenza. Alright, I'm just going to duck in here. Alright, we seem to have fixed it. So basically you fast travel out if you get stuck, and then run around a bit and watch the mission that you're tracking. And the mission will successfully right itself. That was close. Ooh, we got an Elsweyr coffer out of that, and a treasure map. I'm going to have to visit my house and do that. That was a nice basket to find. Right, I still have to go up there to talk to her. Let's see if we can find a sane way up. That's not going to get me killed. I don't know if there's anything sane in where Sheogorath's involved. I think there's just a path over this way, isn't there? Somewhere? Yeah, there we go. Down there. Nope, my bad. I know. It's not impossible. You just have to find the way up. Alright, where's my map? Okay, it looks like there's a road that leads up to it, so that's what we're going to do. Okay. So basically we'll toddle this way. Check our map. Yep, so there should be a turn. Not there. Clearly they're just fine. I won't interfere with their fun. Here we go. It was a lot simpler than I was making it. But there you go. Sometimes you'll get a glitchy thing, and it might be just because of the amount of people that are playing it all at once in the area, or it just could be because it's just glitchy. Who knows? But usually if you Google the problem, if you've got a second screen and you can Google it, then you can generally find out who else has had the problem and how they fixed it or how they got around it. Sometimes it's just easy to do it that way. So I am learning, yeah, so you don't have to reinvent the wheel. There are a lot of people who've played it before you and who are playing it at the same time, and they're 9 times out of 10 they've already... Ooh, a Redguard pot capped. Well, I'm always happy for a new recipe. There we go. I know, this is why I bore you all to tears looking in every pot. That I'm looking for wheat still. It looks like I've probably walked past I have. She's above. Oh no, I haven't walked past her. I'm still slowly making my way up to her. That's alright. Slowly making my way up to her is good. Molybdenum, which we need for one of the styles. Ooh, baked apples. I may have that already though. Yeah, we're going to have to just sell that one. I know, I get so excited with recipes. See, now we're on a hunt for looking for things. What's that? A Tenma fragment. Alright, for those of you who want to see it on the map, we're there. Okay, that's where we found our Tenma fragment. We'll take it.
It was in Tenmar that Rachin found his first love. A bright-eyed Sheogorath with fire in her belly. Ever tried to make love in a tree walker? It is not as fun as it sounds.
Okay. Oh boy. There's a bunch of things like that in this game. Always look for the gold shinies in this land. Okay, gotcha. We'll remember that. We're gonna have to go back to the main way shrine after this. We still haven't managed to do our first mission. Backpacks, always ramshackle the backpacks. Search the sacks. No, that's not there. Alright, what else we got? Did I check over here already? Have I been here? Yes, the urns are empty. What's my backpack like? 71 out of 80. Alright, I do have to settle down with the whole treasure finding.
What have I done?
It was not you, Saizensa. It was the skooma cat that brought these misfortunes.
Walker, this one remembers you from her dreams. Your face, your voice. 2 moons guiding her through the fog. Saizensa cannot repay you enough for this.
Sheogorath's hold on the temple should be gone now.
Saizensa is to blame. The skooma cat would have never caused this chaos, if not for her weakness. She led her clouder astray, and too many of her disciples had to pay the price.
How do you mean?
As Moon Bishop, it was Saizensa's duty to protect her temple. But when the time came, she could do nothing without Joan and Jode to show her the way. When the visions did not come, she tried to bring them with the sacred sugar. She is no leader.
Will you remain as the Moon Bishop?
It is not for her to decide. If Khajiit lost their faith in her, she would not be surprised. This one will beg forgiveness for her failings and accept the will of her clouder. She was too reliant on her gifts, and a leader must be more than a prophet.
Okay.
For the moment, it is all this one can do to try and restore peace and order to her temple. Then will come the true test. She knows the dragons will come to 2 moons, and her clouder must be prepared.
What did you see in your real vision?
Dragons. So many of them, erupting from the mouth of the world. The skies becoming choked with flame and cinders raining down on our sands as one of the great creatures devours the moons. Much in my visions is symbolic, but this was so vivid.
What is the sacred sugar you mentioned?
Moon sugar, refined into a potent liquid, skooma. It is a dangerous thing, abused by sugar-tooths who cannot resist its spell. But it is also a gift of the moons. There are ceremonies where the sacred sugar is used. I thought they could help me.
How could a dangerous drug help you?
Those who drink and smoke the sacred sugar experience things.
I'm sure
During
they
our
do.
ceremonies, these things are seen as a premonition or message from the twin moons. But it was the skooma cat that came to me instead. I should have been wise enough to see.
Why does Sheogorath become the skooma cat?
He has always been the skooma cat, since Fadumai gave him life and purpose. You may call him Sheogorath, and we Sheogorath, but the truth is, he is both. He and his litter mates are cats whose coats are what they want us to see.
Huh. Have you seen anything else that may have been a true prophecy?
This one only barely recalls things she saw in the haze, but the image of a man with 2 heads climbing the stars to hold the moons in darkness sticks with her. It is fit for the dreams of the skooma cat, but Sysenza fears there is some truth to it.
Okay. I've received a collectible. Your collections can be viewed and set active in your collections tab menu with you. Huh. Alrighty, so we have this one. Collectibles and appearance. Mad God's turban. Though accounts vary as to Sheogorath's appearance, several claim he wears a multi-hued turban. Would that I could verify this. Excerpted from Mistress Velast's journal. Circa 2E579, acquired by completing the quest, The Lunacy of the Two Moons in Elsweyr. So I guess acquired by combining 20. Okay, so that's an arena one. That's an antiquity. Oh my gosh, alright. Depths of Malatar or Frostvault for the first time. Witch's grab bag during Witch's Festival. Weapons of Destruction in Blackwood. Okay, so there's a bunch of, oh my. Okay. I haven't paid a lot of attention to my collections, so alright then. Northern Elsweyr. Alright, and we've picked up the Crafty Elfie's shoes. So there's a few more in this. I'm not quite sure how this works either. I think, can I craft it if I use that? I'm not sure. I'll have to look it up and maybe work out how it goes. Let's see what's in here. Notifications. Okay, my guildmate. And I think the other notification was that something had been added. We have our... We have quite a few points we can actually assign to here. And I know what my first intention was when I started this was to play it through so you could see how it played through if you were just a normal level 50, and what I didn't below 50, and what I didn't realize was when one of your characters levels up to 50, all of your characters have access to these, and these can do a lot of things for you. So yeah, I might just leave it for a little bit longer though, and we'll see. Hang on, let me just go back out. We'll see what that does. I need to... I know, I alt-tabbed out. It didn't alt-tab for me. There we go. Now we're back. Pardon that. That was derpiness. I'm going to go and have a look at all these books on the bookshelves.
Why didn't she? She was to be saved.
You were wiser not to follow Sysenza. Those who did were the only ones to suffer.
Alright, so what I'm looking for, again, I'm still looking for wheat, I'm still looking for carrots. Sometimes the conversations you hear after you've completed an adventure are fairly good. I give you a little bit more information on what you're doing. I'm just going to explore this temple and see what I can find in the bookshelf, basically. I need to go talk to Vasby. Oh no, I don't need to go talk to Vasby yet. That's a different adventure. I know, there's still these cats. Alright, these are definitely not vases and things I can take. Or search. So it looks like someone's already been through here, or these remained empty. Okay, so that's all done. That was a very long episode though, so I think what I'm going to do is leave you here with my adventuress standing. Let me just see if I can get her to behave. Standing on the temple steps.
I don't deserve this.
I know, I can't get her to turn around now. Come here, you. There we are. Alrighty. On that note, I'm going to leave you. We're going to continue our quest toward the first trial for this event. Oops. And try not to get too distracted along the way. If you enjoyed the episode, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. I'll check you later. Take care out there.